It was like I'd just woken up from a dream. Where I was going, how long I'd been driving, all of it drifting away behind me. All I knew now that was I had to keep going, that I'd know my destination when I saw it. But I was exhausted, ready to fall asleep at the wheel and start dreaming again. Then, like I was a lost ship stumbling into land, a building appeared up ahead. It looked like a hotel. Okay, let's go inside. Okay, it's a little creepy so far. Evening, honey. What can I do for you? I'd like a room, please. A room? I already finished the books for the night, though. Sorry, but there isn't anywhere else for me to go. That's true, you poor thing. Here, you can take room 12. We can settle up in the morning. It saves me pulling everything out again. Okay. Room 12 is upstairs to the left, through the doors, and take a sharp right. Sleep tight. Okay, Lauren, you're kinda creepy. But sure. Did she say up the stairs and to the left? Maybe she said to the right. There's 8. Can I run? I can run. There's 9. And there's 12. Presumably this would be 10, so where is 11? I mean, it's basic. With a single bed? Nothing in there. What about in here? Oh, the bathroom. We had our own shower, that's nice. I mean, we could sleep, but I feel like we could maybe look around first. Oh no, let's sleep. See what happens. This table is set for 2. Someone's knocking on the door. What does that say? The bar is open. Grace wants some company. Your car is gone now. The bar is open. Grace would like some company. Your car is gone now. Who is that person? Huh. Looks like something's troubling you. What's on your mind? I think my car's been stolen. Do you know someone called Gray? I think my car's been stolen. Stolen? You sure? Wow. I guess that makes you stranded, huh? You could ask the manager about it, although... What's on your mind? Do you know someone called Grace? Grace? She's my special lady. I'm waiting for her right now. She's usually in the bar around this time, but I haven't seen her come down. You stay away from her. She doesn't need any more trouble with other men. Where is the manager? No clue. The less I see of him, the better. He's a grumpy old bastard. He bothers my Grace, too. His office is upstairs, but it's always locked. Alright, see you around. Well, he looks kinda creepy. Is the game called Lonely Things? Locked. Well, the vibe has shifted. Bar is open. Doesn't look very lively. My special lady isn't here. She usually sits over there by the stage. She looks so beautiful in the candlelight. Maybe she checked out. No. She would have said goodbye. I had a bottle of Sleepy Owl for her. It's her favorite. But the manager, that creep, stole it from me. At least it must have been him. He was hanging around outside my room earlier. Said he was fixing the lights. Bunch of bull. Nothing ever gets fixed around here. Why don't you go find her? Oh, well, I'm not really supposed to go to her room anymore. She's a private sort of person. Why isn't she here? Okay. I mean, it said the bar was open, but doesn't look all that open. How did he get in here before us? Can we go and check on our car? Our car is indeed gone. And there is no phone. So I guess we are stranded here. Hopefully we don't get eaten by what looked like vampires. He kind of had a vampiric look to him. Okay. Room 1 is locked. I mean, presumably all the rooms are going to be locked. Whoa, okay. I can use a flashlight now, that's nice. Some kind of trick to it. Okay. The vibe has certainly shifted. So what is this? Some kind of trick to it. Oh. The others had to be off. Okay, so the hotel is not what it seems. Okay. The light switches open the curtains, it seems. Okay, we made it into the office. Alive. That needs a code, which we do not have. There's the sleepy owl that the gentleman was missing. Room 9 key added to the inventory. 7th of October. Room 5 has to be closed up now too. I'm running out of planks. Jane found it. I tried not to say much. The woman staying there couldn't have cared less. Seemed confused when I asked her to switch rooms. That man who follows her around wasn't happy about it though. He's next door. I think he listens to her through the walls. This whole place is sinking. 12th of October. I found Danny behind the bar. At first I thought he'd just crashed out after his shift, but no. Dead. Something was growing out of his mouth, or had crawled halfway into it, I don't know. Seemed better to keep away, looked fungal, but it was moving. I took him down below, like with the others. He was in the worst condition of any of them so far. I don't know if we're all at risk, but I still feel alright. I just try not to think about it. 13th of October. A letter came for Jane from her sister, apparently. I put it in a lockbox on her shelf. The code is the same as the one on the basement doors. I don't want her snooping around and finding it. Jane, if you're reading this, it's for your own good. So the code is the same as the ones on the basement doors, which we do not know, but we do have a key for room 9, which is next to ours. Room 9 was next to ours, I'm pretty sure. No, room 10 was next to ours, so where is room 9? And there's room 1, I guess it must be the other side. Room 9. A few months ago, in the town where I used to live, I bought a mirror from an antique shop while I was off out wandering on one of my days off. I don't know anything about antiques, but it looks like a high-quality mirror. A little scuffed up, but like it belonged in some Victorian lady's bedroom, that kind of thing. I hung it in my living room, above the fake fireplace. I didn't spend much time looking into it at first, but one day I was daydreaming and happened to focus in on the reflection of the armchair across the room from where I was sitting. I started to get the distinct impression that something wasn't right with that armchair, like it shouldn't be there. So I got up and went to look at the real armchair, and it looked like it had before. Then I sat in it, and I realized that it had to go. Something definitely wasn't right about it. Over the next few weeks, this process repeated with every object in the living room. Looking at them all in the mirror one by one, it was as if I was seeing what they really were, things from somewhere else. When I put my fingers to them, they made my skin crawl. They looked out of proportion, rotten, and wrong. It eventually occurred to me that if everything in my living room was wrong, then I had better check the bedroom too. In fact, I had better check everything in the house to see if any of it was right. Eventually, I was left alone in my empty little house. Some of it went to the dump, some of it I just burned. I even had to strip the wallpaper. It wasn't quite enough though. When I looked into the mirror, I still had the feeling there was something very wrong going on. Then late one night, I was looking into the mirror trying to focus on exactly what was still wrong when I saw the door to my bedroom creak open in the corner of the glass. I looked behind me and it remained closed as I had left it. But when I looked back into the mirror, I saw myself standing in the doorway, and I had disappeared from where I was sitting. My expression was contorted into a vicious, growling smile. That's when I realized that it was never the armchair, never the vase, or the bed, or the picture frame. It was me. I wasn't right. With everything else gone, I was all that was left, and I didn't belong. I am not here anymore. This game is kind of giving me the creeps. So I guess we try doors until we find somewhere that's open. Oh, number 8 is open. So it's... Okay, so what did they say about the guy? That he died with something in his mouth, something fungal. Is someone there? I've gotten myself stuck in here somewhere. It's pitch black, I'm completely lost. How did you end up behind a wall? I don't know, I can't remember. It's hopeless, I'm afraid. I should just accept reality, but... Would you stay and talk to me a moment? Can I help somehow? You're helping already. Talking takes my mind off the noises. Can you move? Yes, but it's hard to tell where. I can feel the walls run along my fingers. I can feel the wind change direction. I think I've ended up very far from where I began. I'll get the manager. No, leave that man out of it, please. That would only make matters worse. What's wrong with him? It's not my place to say. Can't talk right now. Come back around soon, okay? I really need something to focus my mind now and then. Okay, so there's a weird voice in the wall. What about this private room? Not locked. Oh. So this must be Grace, presumably. Hi, Grace. No, this is Jane. Who the hell are you? I must be lost. Well, this is my room, so you're definitely in the wrong place. I'm looking for my car. And you thought it was in here? Some story. I was hoping the manager could help. If he isn't in his office, I don't really have any idea where he'd be. Him? I met a woman when I arrived. The only people who work here are Terrence, me, and the bartender. But the bartender didn't show this week, so I guess he quit. Oh, I'm assuming he's the one who died. What do you do here? I'm the cleaning lady, basically. I do a few odd jobs here and there as well. Did you want something else? I'd really rather be alone right now. What do you know about a woman named Grace? Spends her entire existence lushing it up with whatever guy will pay for her drinks. But you know, she's alright. What do you make of Joe? Joe's the other guy who likes Grace. Just some creep. No, sorry to bother you. Okay, bye. Stole her lighter. It's very short. I like the music she's listening to, though. But we got a lighter, so we could light that candle in the bar. I don't know. I don't know why that would help us, but we can do that. Well, we lit the candle, and it made a nice sound. I wonder what our friend thinks to us lighting the candle. Nothing. So how is lighting the candle valuable? Does it throw a shadow on something that I can see? No. So why is that helpful? Maybe we can talk to our friend again. Oh, I hoped you'd come back before I set off. Where are you going? The draft in here has gotten stronger. It's like something opened up somewhere. So I think this might be my best chance to get out of this situation. If I follow the wind, then eventually I should find a way out. Okay, bye. Good luck. Thank you. If I do make it out, perhaps we can meet up later. Off I go then. Goodbye. Something's opened up somewhere. I wonder what and where. Okay, I mean, I guess we can go back in to see Jane. Maybe something's changed with Jane. Hi, Jane. No, that's nothing new. Ooh. Hey, me again. I don't know if you're getting these. Not much has changed since I rode last time. I pretty much clean rooms and sit around listening to music all day. Sometimes stuff happens. You get real freaks out here. I don't know how much longer this place is gonna last though. When I was cleaning that drunk lady's room the other day, I found a hole in the wall. Rock pushing out from it. I wonder if she even noticed. I showed it to Terrence and he went all quiet. Told me never to go in that room again. Less work to do is okay by me. I think he's losing it a little. Keeps talking about his wife, who I've never met, by the way. Or wandering around the halls at night muttering to himself. I wonder what he thinks I'm doing. I guess it's been 3 months now since that piece of shit left me here. Terrence gave me a good deal, so I don't have to pay for anything. So another few weeks, and I'll have enough to move to the city. Haven't figured out what I'll do when I get there. I'm actually starting to kind of like this place. Don't ask me why. I'll write again soon. Maybe write me back this time. How's Dad? Jane. So, in that old lady's room, she said there was a hole in the wall. But which room is the old lady's room, I wonder? We do know. We do know. Room 5 has to be closed up now. I'm running out of planks. Jane found it. Yeah, this is what they were talking about. I tried not to say much. The woman staying there couldn't have cared less. So room 5 we need to get into. Oh, the bourbon. Because this is what we saw. Want some company? You can sit here if you like. Oh. Hi, Grace. That's my favorite drink. How did you know? Mine too. Well, look at us. So much in common already. How's your night going? My car's been stolen. That's too bad. The good news is that means you can have a drink with me. Sounds good. Great, although maybe not here. It's a little crowded. We could go to my room. Lead the way. Take a key. I'll meet you there. I'm in room 5. You haven't been there before, right? No, of course. Ignore me. Just come up in a little while, okay? And if the manager asks what you're doing, don't mention me. He has ideas about how people should behave. Okay. What does Joe think to that? You think I didn't see that? So you think you're just gonna swoop in on my special lady right in front of me? Who the fuck do you think you are? I was only asking about my car. Yeah, sure. Joe is angry with us. We're muscling in on his special lady. Room 5. It's a little bit strange that Grace can apparently appear and disappear at will. The fabled room 5. I'm sorry to slip a note under your door like this, but why won't you talk to me anymore? That night a few weeks ago, I told you I loved you, and you said you loved me too. Now you act like you don't even remember. I can't stand seeing you in the bar talking to those other men. They're all just trying to take advantage of you, you know. I'll give you space, like you asked, but I don't want you to think I've forgotten about you, Grace. I know you're in some kind of trouble. Is it Terrence? He's been hanging around outside your room. Maybe that's why you've been so distant. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye out. Joe. Huh? Wait. Oh. She said I fell down. Okay. Down we go, I guess. That's very creepy. Its mouth is open. Oh, it's a... Oh. Do the weird fungus things take over people? So that's why Grace told Joe to give her space, because it's not Grace anymore. Because Grace has been turned into a fungus creature. It's creepy. Okay. I think she's dead. Something wrong with her face. Oh no. It won't be long now. It's coming for me. I've been like this my whole life. Never knew any other way. The truth is, I just hate it all. There's no pain, no trauma. There's just nothing I'd rather be than a quiet drunk. Nobody ever really wanted to understand that. At least here, people never bothered me. Until you, Joe. You just won't leave me alone. So I'm not gonna pretend anymore. The only way out is down. Red root added to inventory. What the fuck is going on? We place the red root in its mouth, and we have a ladder. The weird thing again. This isn't the place for you. I had this dream a long time ago now. I was playing the piano, that one right over there. It was an old song I'd played 100 times before, so it shouldn't have been any trouble, but I missed every note. Felt as if something inside me was jerking my hands away from the right keys every time. I ended up playing this awful, ugly song, nothing like what I heard in my head. Since I had that dream, I haven't been able to play. I don't even remember what that old song sounded like anymore. Oh, we've been locked up. At least they left us with our flashlight. That's nice of them. Oh dear. It looks like you've gone and gotten yourself trapped now. And here I am, stuck between these walls. What a pair we are. Of course, you know about my situation, but hopefully it's temporary for us both. Have you found a way out? No, not yet anyway. It's gotten quite damp on this side now, but I can still feel the wind. I won't give up. It would be nice to have a talk now, regardless. I was knocked out. There was a man. Yes, the manager, Terrence. It must be hard for Lauren to be with a man like him. Lauren? His wife. She's really a very nice woman. Didn't you meet her before? It might not be a perfect situation, but that's love. It's better than shuffling around alone. I suppose. It's good to meet someone who understands that. You need people to rely on. For example, I found this key on my travels. I think I can slip it through the gap. Hold on. I better go now. The wind is starting to fade a little. Good luck. Kind of convenient that he had the key. Ooh, okay. So it's a mask. It looks like a mask. that is being put on what? People or mannequins? This infection, or whatever it is that has been killing the rest of them, isn't killing me. Lauren said it won't, but it has definitely done something. I don't even recognize myself anymore. Just a thing in the mirror. I realize that Jane can't actually see Lauren. I don't know why that is, but she was standing right next to me and Jane just looked at me like I'd lost my mind when I turned to speak to her. Jane's the one that I can't get my mind off. She only arrived here by accident. It's about all I can manage just to keep track of the days. I use the keypad on the basement door in case I forget, which I often do. Today is 7318. I gave up on actually trying to get them from getting up onto the ground floor. I don't know how they do it, but they just show up, like nothing happened. I lock them up. I've even dismembered a few. Doesn't make any difference. We just keep sinking. I know it isn't really Lauren. None of it felt right, even from the start. I suppose I'm just not a particularly good man. So yeah, there's some kind of infection, and he keeps killing them, and yet they keep coming back. Presumably Terrence is one of the ones he killed. No, not Terrence, the bar guy, the guy behind the bar. Missing some handles. Okay. What was the code? 7 3 1 8. Yeah, I thought this was the basement. So are we infected? Whoa, okay. It's Jane. Hey, how can I help you? I was attacked. You okay? You seem a little out of it. I'd like to leave. Aren't you the one who lost their car or something? We're miles away from anywhere. Maybe you should just focus on relaxing or something, you know? I mean, I know how you feel. When I got dumped here, I couldn't stand it. But I didn't have any money, so I had nowhere to go, and Terrence gave me a job. Now I'm not in such a rush to get wherever I thought I was going. There's something wrong with this hotel. Oh, there's something wrong with just about every place in the world. At least we fit in here. Listen, can you do me a little favor? I left a tape in my room. I meant to bring it down with me so I could listen while I'm mopping. Could you grab it for me? All right. That doesn't seem like the Jane that we met before. That seems like a different Jane. Where's the tape? Okay. I thought I saw you come in here. Creeping around in people's rooms when they aren't there. That's a little suspicious, pal. Jane asked me to get her something. Jane? So you've moved on to Jane now, eh? Did you want something? Whatever, I don't care anyway. I've got a new woman in my life now. Who? I can't say who it is. Might get me into some trouble. She's a real special lady, though. That's for sure. So I want to get her a gift to show her my feelings. You should help to make up for what you did to me with Grace. Of course. Really? Maybe I was wrong about you. Here's the deal. There's a flower salesman staying in room 10. I want to give my new special lady some flowers. The guy tried to rip me off when I asked to buy some crazy prices, so I want you to grab some from his room. The staff already have it in for me. They'll kick me out if I'm caught. But you seem to be buddies with Jane now. Meet me in the bar when you have them. Hey, curiouser and curiouser. Oh, you found it, thanks. You know, what you were saying before, it actually makes me feel funny. You don't seem like the other people around here. I don't know what it is, just a feeling I get about you. Anyway, I thought I should give you this. I don't know what it's for. I found it cleaning one of the rooms. It gives me a funny feeling too. I hope you find your car. If anyone knows where it is, it'll be him. Where can I find him? I saw him go into the basement earlier. Never saw him come out. But I kind of space out sometimes. Anyway, I should probably do some work now. So that's the wooden handle. That's the wooden handle for the thing downstairs, I think, which said it was missing some handles. Which presumably, I guess it's missing 2. What's this? Yeah, I can't go that way. Room 10, they said. It's room 9. So here is room 10. Thank you for the flower. Yeah. I think the fungus is taking people over. I think it's a Night of the Body Snatchers kind of situation. So now if we take the flower to Joe in the bar, I guess he will give us another handle. And that will allow us to get downstairs. Did you get something for me? This was all I could find. I suppose that'll have to do. Lauren likes some freaky stuff. Maybe she'll like this too. You're maybe not such a terrible person. I don't like owing people stuff, so I want to give you something in return. Plus, you and I are becoming pretty good buddies, right? Lauren gave it to me. She said to keep it away from Terrence. I can't let my special lady down, but I don't want Terrence coming after me either. Oh shit. Guess I kinda gave away who she is, huh? Don't think that means you can go stealing her from me now. Okay, so we have 2 handles. I'm assuming that means we can open the door in the basement now. Okay. Now what? Well, when you look at me, you don't look right. How do you want me to look? Like she was. Of course, I'll do anything for you. Don't say things like that. She never talked that way. Just be her, and you can do whatever else you want to do. You've turned into a grumpy old man, Terry. Yeah, like that. I know it's not much, but as long as you help out, you can have this room. Are you kidding? I've been sleeping in a car for weeks. This is great. Well, I'm glad then. Seriously, thanks, Terrence. I don't know what I would have done. Don't worry about it, and look, I'm happy for the help, but you shouldn't stay here too long. Right, just until I figure out what I'm doing. Right. So Jane used to be blonde. Lauren? Yes, Terry. I want you to let the girl go. Lauren? Nobody leaves. I know, it's just... She isn't like the others. She still has, I don't know, a reason not to be here. Don't you love me, Terry? Of course I do. Don't I make you happy? Come on, don't. I just want you to do one thing for me. She belongs to me now. They all do. You know that. Look, you told me once that I am your tether to this place. Let her go, or I'll... None of that. if I do let her go, then another has to take her place first. Right. I'll only do this once. Don't ask me for it again. Hey. Can you see me? Yeah, I can see you. Good. I suppose we still have a little time. I just wanted to get a chance to say thanks before I go. Thanks for what? For what you're doing, even if you didn't realize it. It's letting me go. Where are you going? Outside, away from here, that's all I've figured out so far. I just want to forget I ever saw this place. I'm sorry for what it's going to do to you. Terrence is too. He didn't mean to hurt you. What is it gonna do to me? It's better if you don't know the details. Look, don't be scared, okay? You won't remember it. It all just fades away. Like a dream. I don't have my flashlight anymore. Sinking underground? That's what he said, right? We keep sinking. You're up pretty late. I suppose I couldn't sleep. That's too bad. Something wrong? Have I stayed at this hotel before? Of course. You're one of my regulars. Maybe I'll have a drink. Is the bar open? Always, honey. You're not the only night bird around here. Well, you got here just in time. In time. I was about to give up on the whole night and turn in. Far too early for that. Exactly what I was thinking. So what are you doing all the way out here in the middle of nowhere? Nothing at all. Look at us. So much in common already. So it's some kind of fungus or parasite that took over the hotel, and Terrence, the owner of the hotel, is okay with it because it manifests as his dead wife, I think. I think that's the idea. It manifests as his dead wife, and he gets to be with her. Even though it's obviously not actually her. And it keeps the others at the hotel. Except for Jane, who escaped. And we did not escape. But that was cool. That was cool. It had a really nice atmosphere. It was very, very creepy. It had a creepiness to it, and the way it revealed the story was kind of cool. I liked it. Anyway, if you've made it this far, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Come watch me on Twitch.